It all started on a sunny Saturday when I decided to host a big family BBQ on the open grassy stretch behind my cabin, overlooking the lake. We had music playing, the smell of ribs drifting through the air, and kids running around with fishing poles, the perfect summer afternoon. About halfway through flipping a rack of ribs, I spotted the HOA president, Karen, stomping toward us with her clipboard like she was about to shut down a crime scene. She announced that the BBQ was an unauthorized public gathering and that I was in violation of HOA rules, which apparently prohibited cooking on common property without prior approval. I told her this wasn't common property, it was my land. She smirked and said, "Not according to our maps," then handed me a citation for $50,000 in fines and declared she was calling the police to remove the trespassers. 10 minutes later, 2 officers arrived, already looking skeptical. As Karen launched into her speech about how I was defiling HOA-managed space, I calmly walked into my cabin, came back with a thick folder, and handed the officers the property deed. Not only did it clearly show the grassy area was mine, but here was the kicker. It included the entire lake as part of my parcel. Thanks to an old sale from the 1940s when the land was privately developed, the officers' eyebrows shot up, and Karen's face went pale as they realized the HOA had been charging residents annual lake access fees for water they didn't even own. One officer quietly suggested Karen stop talking before she made things worse, but I wasn't done. I explained that I'd been letting everyone use the lake for free, out of goodwill. But since the HOA clearly thought they could fine me for enjoying my own land, I was reconsidering. Word spread like wildfire. By the next HOA meeting, half the neighborhood showed up demanding refunds for years of bogus lake fees. The board scrambled, legal letters flew, and within weeks, the HOA backed off entirely, dropping the fines and issuing a public apology. Karen hasn't been back to my property since, but every summer weekend, I make a point of firing up the grill in the exact same spot. With twice as much smoke and laughter drifting over the water, they no longer dare. To claim owning that lake was always a quiet piece of trivia for me, but after that day, it became my favorite trump card against the HOA's overreach.